Are you always wondering why some investors you see are just out there dominating and killing it, and you're just trying to get your first deal? I'm Steve Rozenberg, and today we're going to talk about what makes the difference of people that are very successful to the ones that just don't seem to be able to get started. Understand this, that fear is the biggest inhibitor to success that exists. A lot of it starts with who you hang around with and the words that people use. See, a lot of times people that have failed in the past don't want to see other people succeed, and it's sort of like people leaving garbage inside of your brain. And now once they leave, they don't take that garbage with them and it stays with you. Always make sure that if you want to be successful, you've got to hang around people that you want to be like, not people that you were like in the past. Understand that when you want to strive to do something, you have to be okay with being uncomfortable. Whenever we do something new, we're always going to be uncomfortable. We don't know what we're doing. We don't want to look dumb. We don't want to say we got ripped off. But the challenge is if you're not okay with being bad at something to start with, you're never gonna get better. Kind of like riding a bike. You didn't just jump on a bike and all of a sudden take off. You had to learn, you had to fall down, you learned, you fell down. Eventually you got up and you kept riding. So once you talk to people that are successful, you're gonna hear stories that you can't believe. Things that they did wrong, mistakes, getting ripped off by contractors, you name it, and it's happened. I know I have my own stories and I'm still learning every day. So just remember, it's not a matter of doing one thing perfect that's gonna make you successful. It's a matter of getting out there, being willing to make mistakes, but more importantly, you've gotta learn from those mistakes. You've gotta make sure that you're okay making the mistake and learning the lesson from them. Don't just make a mistake and keep making the mistake over and over again. That's the definition of insanity if you're expecting a different result. You've got to be okay making a mistake, but more importantly, learn from that mistake so it does not happen again. And remember, we've all been there. We've all made these mistakes. The best thing I can tell you, the best advice you can get is start with the end in mind and create a plan. Nobody starts out right away knowing that they're going to be doing multi-million-dollar deals. They don't know what is coming around the corner because they've never been there. You may not know what's coming around your corner for investing because you are not there yet. The key is to educate yourself as much as possible. Watch videos like this, read books, engage in forums, do all the things that you can do to educate yourself. Once you actually own a property and then you realize that it was the wrong property, that's just gonna take you further away from your goal, not closer, which is not what you want. You wanna make sure that everything that you're doing is very thoughtful, it's intentful, and it's in the right direction to get you to the goal. Don't do something that's gonna derail you and take you further away from your goals. And that really is the truth of how people become the overnight success, and all of a sudden they're successful because you think that you just turned on a YouTube video and you're watching them do these multi-million-dollar deals. They were just like you, starting, learning, and making mistakes. So again, that is the difference between people who are successful and the people that are just trying to figure it out. It's the action of taking action. So if you liked what you heard today, make sure that you comment, subscribe, and engage in the conversations. Leave a comment for me. I'd like to hear what you have to say. This is Steve Rozenberg, and we'll talk to you guys later.